There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com to find a store near you.
Hi, I'm Travis, the King of Source Point, and you're watching The Experience.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it as you see it. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
What is up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I am your host, Onrie Copen, and it is great to be here with you guys. Victoria, what's up? Rob, what's up? Guys, thank you for being here with me this evening. I love you all so much. I appreciate it. There is nowhere I would rather be right now than in a warehouse that is without heat and currently 61 degrees inside. Luckily, I got this bad boy here to keep, I can't even show it, to keep me warm, my little space heater. This is the only thing that's going to be keeping me slightly warm in this 30-degree Chicago weather for the next 2 hours. And your hearts, because you guys are going to open up those wallets and start buying some comics. I got some really good stuff here for you guys. So when you see something you like, be sure to call it as you see it. We got a lot of great stuff here, some really great Black Friday deals. You guys saw the FOMO pick. The heat and intensity is in the air. It's certainly not in this warehouse, so I'll tell you that. Why? All right, sorry. Let's get to it. Let's show you guys the FOMO books. So I have a pre-call on this She-Hulk here. I have Sensational She-Hulk number 53. And this is a really nice book. It's an homage to the Amazing Spider-Man number 34, I believe. This is John Romita's debut cover on Spider-Man, where we see Peter Parker being dragged through the air by the Green Goblin. He was a real big jerk. I mean, what's the deal? But anyway, Sensational She-Hulk 53 is sort of like an homage cover. And She-Hulk, she ain't putting up with it. I mean, Green Goblin's about to get his ass kicked. All right? You don't grab no woman by her hair and drive around in a Goblin glider, especially if she's, going to Hulk out on you. You're going to be in big trouble, mister. $15 on this bad boy. Call it as you see it. If no one calls this is going to go to somebody else. So this will have a home if nobody claims it throughout the course of the show. Next up, I got Man-Thing number 22. Man-Thing number 22, really nice cover here. Some really great Bronze Age goodness there. I believe the price on this is hiding from me. It's evading me like it always is, and it's the exact price I thought it was. It's going to go for $15 today. It is in very fine condition. Really nice book here, and I highly recommend grabbing that. Next up, we have The New Mutants number 1. This is not the first appearance of the characters, but it is their first comic. So this is a pretty iconic book here. It's going to go for $15. This is the first time we see these characters. Next up, we have Moon Knight number 15. Really nice cover. I really like how his cape creates that crescent shape like the moon in the background, and he is throwing his moon rings. Gee, I wonder where he got that idea from. That's going to go for only $15. And then we got Tomb of Dracula number 48, and Dracula's about to bite into his latest victim, and he's thinking to himself, I want to suck the deals out of your wallet. He wants to get into your collection there. Good old Vlad over here, going for only $15. $15 on Tomb of Dracula, number 48. This is a really, really beautiful book. Actually, it's priced at $20. But hey, we got a little pre-Black Friday thing going on here. So I'll knock $5 off. But if you go online right now and check out the price of that book, it's $20 all day. All right. Thor number 1. This is the first Jane Foster. It is not the cover A. It is just a variation of it, and it is a expandable cover. So, like when you open it up, the flap on the inside reveals more art, and it's a really nice cover. I'm not sure who did the artwork in there, but it's going to go for $15 today. This is a great chance to own the first appearance of Jane Foster for only $15, which is really solid. I have Spider-Woman number 50, last issue in the first series. Really nice cover. You got a nice live-action shot of Spider-Woman looking very uncomfortable as she's climbing the walls because she wasn't cast properly. $15 on that. That was the most awkward pitch ever. All right. And finally, we got Silver Surf Ray, number 70. This is, Nova betraying the Galactus. Now, if you ask me, Nova just stepped in the doggy doo-doo, and he made Galactus angry, and you don't do that. That's like grabbing She-Hulk by the hair and dragging her through the air in your Goblin Glider. Either way, it's going to end up with an ass beating. No matter what happens, you're going to get your ass beat with no matter what happens, right? And I don't know where I was going with that. That didn't connect, but it's okay. The only connection we got here is that both of these books here, $15. Call it as you see it. We got $15 on most of these books, and there we go. So Victoria came. I really appreciate it. You're still high from pie and sugar cookies. Fantastic. And we got Adrian in the house. Adrian, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. We got a lot of great stuff here for you guys. So there are some tearjerker moments in that She-Hulk. I have not read it, so I wouldn't know. But it's a nice cover. As soon as I saw that, I went for it. All right, up top, we got some really nice stuff here. I have Battle of the Planets, Volume 1. Really nice graphic novel here. And this guy is throwing his Battle of the Planets ring right at us. And this is done by Alex Ross. We got a nice Alex Ross cover here. This is going to go for just $10 today, which is 50% off the cover price. This is out of print, and it's really good stuff. I highly recommend grabbing this one. This is a good graphic novel. The next graphic novel I have up here is Spider-Man Torment. This is Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man story from his actual series on Spider-Man. He did the first 15 to 16 issues, and then he broke off to go and do other stuff. But what's really nice about this is it features some extra stuff. It's not just those first 5 books. There's Marvel Age number 90 is reprinted in here, and there's some other really great stuff. It's a brand new graphic novel. It's in really good shape. It's going to go for $16. Call it as you see it. We only got one copy of this, and it makes a great gift. This is a great storyline, and you won't be disappointed. And next up, we got Armor Wars. This is the War Zones, and this is a complete arc here, which is really cool. Some really nice Iron Man stuff here. This is going to go for just $10 today. $10 on the Armor Wars. We call it as you see it. And finally, I got Superman in the 60s, featuring an introduction by the Mark Waid, one of the best Superman writers ever. This is going to go for normally $20. I'm going to mark it down to $10. $10 on this. So call it as you see it. We got you covered. That is our surprise. Not surprise. These are our mammoths for today. And there's some other mammoths here, too, in this lot that I priced out. And we're going to get right to it. So let's hop right in because I got some really solid stuff here for you guys. And do not be shy. Just get ready to call it as you see it. All right. So I'm going to kick this off. A pretty interesting lot here. I have Justice number 1 going for just $3. I have number 2 going for $3. I have number 3 going for $3. Number 4, this is a really nice cover. We see Superman being taken from behind by Bizarro. I really like this cover, and then you can see the distress here. I got you on the Thor #1, Rob, and then we got this one right here. This is a very rare second printing book right here, featuring Shazam on the cover, and it's actually going for $40 right now. And this is on the low end, guys. There are people who are selling this book for like $100 online. The cheapest I saw it was $60. I want to move this, so I'm putting it at $40. So I'm giving you guys this book for a really, really good deal right now. This is something that's going to end up on our eBay store if it doesn't move. And I also have Justice #8. That's going to go for $3 too. So the only thing that makes this book worth the value that we have it at is the fact that it is a rare second printing. So that's what's really driving up the price on that book. So in total, we got 6 books right here. The rest of them are all standard covers. You can get the first 5 issues of Justice. That's a nice arc. It's a 12-issue series, but you can get the first 5 parts for just $15. If you add on the next part, it's another $40. So what is that, $55? I'll tell you what. If you guys get all these books right now, I'll do them all for $50. If you want to skip out on the 5th issue and just get issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 8, I'll do that for $15. So I didn't realize just now that I put the 5th issue there. But anyway, that's where it is. So I'm going to take down Thor #1 that is off to the races to Rob. Thank you very much, Rob. We're going to have to replace that with something else. And what are we going to do with that? Let's see. What are we going to put in place of that Thor? I think what we should put up there is something else. Hang on just a second here. We'll find something. I think we can do this. I have Amazing Spider-Man #147 in a very fine, signed by Jerry Conway. This is signed by Jerry Conway. We're going to do this for $35 today. $35 for a signed copy of Amazing Spider-Man 147. Second time we see Tarantula on the cover by Jerry Conway. Would I do 15 on Moon Knight? I'll do 12 on Moon Knight if you're okay with that. I gotta be able to break even on that one. Let's do more. If you want to do it at 12, you got a deal on Moon Knight. I will pull that off right now. Okay, what else we got here? I got a nice $2 lot here. This is really, really beautiful. And I could probably put more into this. Actually, I don't think I can put more into this. I put a lot into this lot here. And it is absolutely fantastic. And no pun intended here, but it really is fantastic. It's Fantastic Four. I got a huge run of mid-200 Fantastic Four books that are going for dirt cheap right now. I have issue 248 going for $2. I got you on the deal on the Moon Knight. Thank you very much. Fantastic Four 251. I have 2 copies of this, $2. 257 is going to go for $2. And this book is trending upward. 259 is $2. 268 is $2. 269, $2. 270 is $2. 271 is $2. 276, really nice. Evening of the Witch, $2 on this. 277, $2. 278, $2. And then we got Doomsday. Look at these covers, guys. This is really great stuff. 279 is $2. If you wanted to buy the whole lot from me, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. We got 12 comics here that would run you about $24. I'll just do them all right now for, say, $20. Knock $4 off. And you're getting all these Fantastic Four books right now for just $20. And I highly recommend just grabbing this. This is really, really nice. These books are all very fine. And it's John Byrne It's classic collaborators. This is all stuff that is guaranteed to be trending upward. As we have a Fantastic Four movie in the works right now. It's already been confirmed and everything. And this is some of the best stuff that was ever done on Fantastic Four. I mean, John Byrne, you can't go wrong with this stuff. So call it as you see it. Fantastic Four is off to David Moore. And don't forget, guys, you spend $25 with me, just like David Moore just did, and you get to spin the wheel of Fish Naked. So we got one last copy of Fantastic Four 251 going for $2 unless David Moore wants to add that to his lot. Let me know. And then I'm going to take out the Moon Knight. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the fifth one. 3, 4, 5. Let me knock something else over in the process. David Moore, give me just 1 second, and we are going to spin the wheel for you, brother. Curtis, how you doing, brother? Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Let us spin the wheel after we figure out what book is going to go in place of what we had over there. Let's see, what would go well over there? What can replace Moon Knight? How about Star Wars #1? We'll put Star Wars #1 going for $10. This is the first Marvel. This is when Marvel got the license back. This is the first issue they put out. This book sold like gangbusters for Marvel. I think they sold over 1 million copies of this book, which is pretty insane for the fact that comics haven't sold over 1 million copies in since the 90s, I want to say. Mainly because I think of inflation, like a certain title, a new title being released, typically the prices dropped as a result of comics being too expensive and, technology and all these other things. So, my family, friends and family cards, they say what comics I bought. That's awesome. That's funny. All right. Yes, that is the same David Moore who bought. I don't know if David Moore. Did you buy Avengers 1 for Rob Owens? There is just no end to David Moore's kindness. He's one of the. He supports everybody in this business. But here's an ultimate test of David Moore right now. Let's spin the wheel for him, and then let's see if we'll see how far his support really goes. David Moore, you save 5% on your order. That is your order for the week. So the next invoice you get is minus 5% on the overall order. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. And guys, we're going to start using a new system for shipping now. We're going to be using Pirate Ship going forward. So you'll notice your shipping rates are going to go up just a little bit, but this is what's going to guarantee that your stuff gets out to you, that I don't get any kickback, and it's just going to make things easier. You guys will get your comics sooner. It's worth it. So we're going to switch over to Pirate Ship starting now. So everything you guys are buying with me, we are going to be using that system. And it's basically just a system that allows me to generate labels, track your packages easier. Everything's going to be stored online. If you guys need your invoices and all that kind of stuff just to track and make sure you get what you were looking for, everything's still going to be, I'm still going to be using the same invoicing system. This is mainly for shipping. He lost all of his bolivars and pesos. Well, you know what, David Moore? Here's one of those books that's only going to cost you 7 billion bolivars. It is Black Wolf #1, and it's got an embossed cover on it. And it is the next generation of hero. This is the Pepsi Clear of superheroes. We have Black Wolf here. This is the Coke 2 of superheroes. And it's only going for $2 right now. If you love comics, you'll buy this book right now. If you don't, then you won't. No, just kidding, man. No pressure on them. I love you, David Moore. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. You're the man. All right, this next book right here really makes me feel like I just want to, come up to somebody and say, hey, don't act like I don't do this. All right, we got Street Fighter number 1. And this is a really nice book right here from Malibu. This is going to go for just $5 today. $5 on Street Fighter. Oh man, Hawkeye. So last night, I came home and was absolutely exhausted after the show I did with Richard, and I had so much other stuff going on. And my wife and I, we had to put together the Thanksgiving dinner. So I finally came home after just taking care of a bunch of things. And Max, my son, comes into the basement to hang out with me, and I showed him some of the stuff I'm working on with Warline, and which is now we got the next 4 pages over to the artist, so he's working on it now. And Warline is really a story of legacy, and there's a major character that we're developing right now in the story, and the kind of relationship that exists between this character is very similar to what we see happening in Hawkeye. It's a really, really good show, and it was just perfect timing that I just happened to see that it was on Disney Plus, because I was actually wanting to watch Kill Bill Volume 2 to show Max the scene where Pai Mei is training Black Mamba, which was one of my favorite martial arts moments in cinema. I really, really loved it. But anyway, there was Hawkeye, and I'm like, well, he can watch Hawkeye. He can't really watch Kill Bill. It's a little too violent for him. Well, not really. He's 9. I saw Commando when I was 4, and I remember that moment when Arnold Schwarzenegger, threw that dude into the room, and we saw that big-breasted woman, and as she was having sex with that guy, and she's like, ah! And then that guy's like, I'm a Green Beret. And then Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, I eat Green Berets for breakfast. And then he does his he does his kick, and it looks totally rigid and mechanical and everything. But he's like, So, I was only 4 years old when I saw that. It turned out fine. I mean, look at me. There's nothing wrong with me. I sell comics for a living, and everything turned out fine. I could have been a scientist. All right, anyway, Hawkeye, I loved it. The first 2 episodes, absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love how they married the MCU version of Hawkeye, which is very different than the Hawkeye we know in the comics, just completely different. They married that with what Fraction and David Aja did with their comic series, and the way they work the Tracksuit Mafia into it, the way they bring Kate Bishop into it, the opening of it. From the moment you start watching that show, you are pulled in. There are some moments when I'm not totally convinced on certain things. I had some critiques about Kate Bishop. Just certain things about her didn't feel right to me, even when she was wearing the, and for those of you guys who didn't see it, I guess I shouldn't spoil it for you, but there are certain moments I wasn't really convinced on how she carried herself. But then after I saw her in action, I was like, you know what? I'm sold. I'm not going to be one of those guys who's got his nose up in the air. This is really, really great. We had Luke the Pizza Dog in there. He was fantastic. He's always eating pizza, and that's what it's all about. It's a really, really great series. So if you haven't yet, be sure to check it out. It's absolutely great. Yes, I'll hunt for your books. Victoria, I kid you not. I came so close to finding your Avengers book, and every single time I go and I look, it is always gone. I don't know what it is. I think it's because that's a key issue, but it's a good book. All right, we got 5 minutes left, and I haven't even built out a rack yet. So, and I said a rack, not Iraq. Okay, don't go trying to get me canceled over this. All right. Next up, we got everybody's favorite Star Wars character after Jar Jar Binks. We have Chewbacca, number 3, going for $3, and I have number 2 going for $3. Sorry, so it was 2 and 3. I thought it was 3 and 4. 2 and 3 here going for $3 a piece. We are looking at $6 on that set. $6 on the set of Chewbacca books. Really good stuff. Jump on it. Jump on it. And we have Spider-Woman number 7. That's going to go for just $2 today. $2 on Spider-Woman number 7. Really nice book there. I have The Unbeatable Squirrel Girl number 8. That is going to go for $3. This is a really nice series. It's been really popular. I forgot who picked these up last time, but if you're looking to fill in the rest of your run, I got you at $3 on this issue. I have Radioactive Spider-Gwen number 1. This is a nice looking book, and I was expecting this to go for way more. It's actually only going for $3 right now. So $3 on Radioactive Spider-Gwen number 1. I have Spidey number 1 and 2. And these are going to go for $2 a piece. We are looking at $4 on the Spidey set. We got the first cover here, which is a nice, fun Spider-Man adventure story. And we have number 2 where he's facing off with Sandman. Really good stuff. Grab both books for just $4. This is a really nice pickup right here. Oh, okay, it was you. You want this one? JD?
I hate to bust in the show, but I think David Moore did call that Fantastic Four that's up there as well.
Oh, he called. Wait, he got a bundle set. So he called the other bundle set.
Then I am incorrect. Never mind.
No, you're good, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's the best part about having JD here on the show. And guys, let's give JD a round of applause. I know he can't hear any of us, but if you guys could just mention something in the comments. JD is also here with me on Thanksgiving. He's busting his butt, and he's doing it because he believes in the overall mission of what we're trying to do with the EXP. We got 3 minutes before our first commercial. Do us a favor. Make sure you like and share what we're doing. Let everybody know you're watching Kickin' It on the EXP. This is the time. This is the place. This is the now Army of Darkness number 4. Really nice cover here from Dynamite. This is going to go for only $3 today. Army of Darkness number 4. Next up, I have Atomic Robo, the Spectre of Tomorrow. Number 1, this is going to go for $2. $2 on this. This is a really nice book. I have Promethea number 3, Alan Moore. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. I have Oz Wonderland Kids number 1. Not sure who published this, but I looked it up online, and it's going to go for just $2 today. Really nice book. My thumbs up colliding is as close as I can get to an applause. All right. Thank you, Curtis. At least it's your thumb and not your middle finger. All right. We have Years of the Future Past, which makes absolutely no sense, that title, but it's got a really nice cover, and it's got Old Man Logan there. Really nice stuff. This is issue 4. It's only going to go for $2 right now, but look at this. This is a really, really nice book here. Really nice book. Only $2 on this. I have the Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier number 3. That is $1. $1 on this. So get yourself a $1 book. Star-Lord number 1, Grounded. This is going to go for only $2 right now. Get yourself a Star-Lord book. And then I have Slapstick. Slapstick number 1 is going to go for $2. $2 on Slapstick number 1. And let's see. I have 1 more minute before we got to take our commercial break. Let's see. We got What If featuring Fantastic Four. I'll give this a better pitch when we get back from our break. This is going to go for $2. I have Solo, a Star Wars story, number 7. That's going for $2. I have Sherwood, Texas, number 1. This is from the same company that makes Luke McBain, 12 Gauge Comics. This is going to go for only $2 today. $2 on this. I have Avengers number 312 going for $2. $2 on this. I have Punisher War Journal number 27 going for $1.50. $1.50. I have Moon Cop, the free comic book day, that is going to go for $2. Web of Scarlet Spider #2. That is $2 on this. And I have Garth Ennis's War Story Condors. This is going to go for $2 as well. And that is a full rack. Guys, it's 9:30. We're going to take a very short break, and I will be back. We're going to take down this rack, and we're going to build another one. Stay tuned. We're just getting started.
They say it, and it's true, that everything is getting faster. You're not getting any younger, and time is the single resource that you can never get back or get any more of. So why are you wasting time wandering around a comic book shop looking for a new storyline to get hooked on?
Hi everybody, and welcome to Minute to Skin It. Yeah!
Spend 1 hour with Miss Jen and Bean, and they'll give you the leg up on all the latest books hitting shelves this week. Your pull list will be brimming with the hottest new books before your friends even hear about them.
This is Provenance of Secrets. This is The Heathens. I read Wolverine #17.
It's Minute to Skim It, every Tuesday at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific, on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey, I'm Garrett Gunn. You might know me from Good Boy, Warcorns, Franklin and Gus, and you're watching The Experience.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
Welcome back, fam. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copeland. So right before we cut, we saw our last commercial. We saw Garrett Gunn, who is actually going to be my second guest on the return episode of Virtual Signings with Onrie, which is going to be airing on the XP tomorrow evening, or tomorrow late afternoon, depending on where you are. 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. And Garrett is going to be, we're going to have 2 guests. Garrett is my second guest. And I got an exclusive right here from Garrett. You guys can kind of get a hint of what it is. And it is fantastic. I picked it up while I was at New York Comic Con, and we're going to be talking all about his new series, Good Boy. So here's a little sneak peek of what what we're going to have for sale tomorrow. And it's going to be a great show, so be sure to tune in. Garrett is jumping on at 5:30. Prior to that, we're going to have Kit Fox, who puts out this really sweet book called September Sparks. And I say sweet in the sense that it's very wholesome and cute. It's about the personal assistant of like a mad scientist who's like trying to destroy the world. And it's really just fantastic. She put her heart and soul into it. I met her back at Tampa Bay Comic Con a while ago, and she sold me a bunch of her books, and I am looking forward to sharing it with you guys. So tomorrow, be sure to hang out with us, and we're gonna have a great time. So JD saying that Thanos snapped up his turkey. And that's really not fair. But JD is also awesome because he provided you guys with a link to tomorrow's show. Now, if Thanos came up to me and he tried to steal my turkey, I'd be like, just stay away from my turkey, Thanos. You go find another turkey. You go find another turkey. Where'd you come from? Onrie's got his knife of justice. That's right. Let's hope he doesn't cut his fingers off. All right, we got a full rack here. Let's take this down, build another one, because we got a lot of stuff to showcase tonight. All right, going back to this Justice run here. We have Justice, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a rare cover right here, and 8. I'm going to do them all for $50. If you want to take issue 5 out, it's only going to be $15 on that. This is probably going to go up on our eBay store. So I'm going to put these back here. So they are going to go at, those books are gone at 15 if anybody wants them. Amazing what you find when you price out everything. Fantastic Four 251. We got this nice little straggler here going for only $2. $2. Call it as you see it. Black Wolf number 1 is going to go for $2. I have Street Fighter number 1 that is $5. $5 on that. I have Spider Woman number 7 that is $2. I have Chewbacca number 2 and 3. These are $6 for the set. I'll tell you what, if you guys take these off my hands, I'll do them for $5 on this set. Army of Darkness number 4, that is $3. $3 on this. I have Radioactive Spider-Gwen number 1, that is $3. $3 on this. I have Sherwood, Texas from 12 Gauge Comics. This is the same company that puts out Luke McBain. This is going to go for $2. Oh. Is that adamantium? Yeah, maybe it is an adamantium. If it was, it would have cut my fingers off. Solo, a Star Wars story, number 7, $2. I got it when I became a Jet, man. Who's going to go see... I know everybody's excited about Spider-Man No Way From Home. Or No Way Home. But I'm going to tell you right now, not nearly as excited about that as I am about the remake of West Side Story by Steven Spielberg. And don't you laugh at me, man. It's going to be a good movie, man. I'm going to love the movie. I think it's going to be... It actually does look good, but I'm not excited about it, to say the least. Okay. Punisher War Journal number 27, $1.50. Moon Cop. Keep thinking about Jay and Silent Bob's Strike Back. If you guys ever saw that movie. There was the Ben Affleck movie. What was it called? Moon Rapper. Moon Rapper. $2. Well, we all know what it really was, but we're on the EXP. I don't know if I can use that word. Am I allowed to use the R word? JD, is the R word okay?
No.
Yeah, there we go. Moon Rapper! I'll tell you what. Moon Rapper, but Moon Caper. There we go. It rhymes with Moon Caper. Moon Cop is going for only $2. Actually, my wife and I, we really do like musicals. I really liked La La Land. I thought that was awesome. And, we saw Phantom of the Opera when we were in New York together. And, my wife's into all that. She's not into comics and stuff. So when I'm with her, I have to turn off the comic side of me and all the other stuff. And I'm into all kinds of arts. I mean, you have to be open to everything when you're in this field. So it's interesting. Web of Scarlet Spider number 2, $2 on this. And let's see what else we got here. We got War Story, Condors. This is going to go for $2. I remember someone was asking me about War Story, and now I finally got it, and they're gone. Star-Lord, number 1. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. I have Slapstick, number 1. I remember this character. He had like a marble trading card, and it was a really, really interesting character that I never got into it, but when I saw the issue, I was like, cool, he's got his own series. So we got number 1 here going for only $2. Call it as you see it. I have Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, number 3. This is going to go for just $1, $1 on this. Call it as you see it. I have Promethea number 3. Promethea number 3 is going to go for $2, $2 on that. And guys, don't overlook this book. David Moore's mother worked on this book. David Moore. If you care about David Moore, you will understand. Look. His mother is credited on the cover, Alan Moore. You see, I did it. I always make this joke that if David Moore were to ever, I actually should just hire David Moore to, let me use his last name on the cover of every single one of my books, so it could save more in there, and then I can get all the pretentious comic book fans who demand British written comics, and I could say, hey, my books were written by a dude in Britannia named Moore, and that's it. That's all it needs. But let's not forget, Alan Moore truly is one of the most brilliant creators in comics, and together with J.H. Williams III, this is a dynamite team here. Get this issue of Promethea for only $2. I mean, you're talking about two legends in comics teaming up together. David Moore is liking that. All right. Oz Wonderland Kids #1. This is only going to go for $2. It's a book off cover. We have Years of Future Past #4. That is going for $2. $2 on this. I have Spidey #1 going for $2, and I have #2 going for $2. Get them both for $4. $4. And finally, I have Atomic Robo, the Spectre of Tomorrow. That is going to go for $2. $2 on that. And how can you guys pass this up? What if, featuring the Fantastic Four, they didn't end up in Sherwood Forest? Sherwood Forest took them to Russia, and now they're the four fantastic people, because everything's backwards in Russia. This is a great conversation and a great observation on what happens behind the Iron Curtain. First off, there is no thing. It ain't a thing but a chicken wing. You got Colossus on the cover here. You still have Invisible Woman who is committing all assassinations without anybody knowing. And why do you need Reed Richards to stretch? He could just, be like an action figure and like break apart and, do stuff. And he's like half invisible. It's pretty cool. And then there's some cosmic chick over there who I have a feeling you don't want to mess with. Her name is probably like Tatiana, and she's probably like a weightlifter in Russia. And she probably crash Colossus with palm of her hands. This is only going to go for $2. How could you miss out on this piece? If you don't buy this book, you're not a true communist. I'm just kidding, guys. All right, let's keep going. Let's build out a new rack. We got a new rack to build. And we're going to start off with a couple big hits here. Is Phil in the house? If I got any Phils in the house, or if you know if Phil hates the holidays, guys, get him an issue of Captain Phil. This is issue #1. Captain Phil and the Intergalactic Space Pals. That's a really nice book right here. This is going to go for only $2 today. Captain Phil, #1. $2. I have Invincible Iron Man #4. Make way for Mary Jane. This is a really beautiful cover. I love this. This is from Bendis' run. It's only going to go for $5 today. Really nice book. Val, happy Thanksgiving. How are you? Good to see you. So $5 on Invincible Iron Man #4. I have Mars Attacks, Lock the Stargate. This is a really nice cover, by the way. This is from IDW. This is the Zombies versus Robots crossover, which is kind of cool. And it's only going for $2 right now. That's crazy. It's a one-shot book from IDW. Mars Attacks, Zombies versus Robots. Gotham Academy #4, $2 on this. And then I have StarCraft Survivors issues #1 and 3. We're going to do the set for $6. I'm missing #2. But you can get some StarCraft comics for just $6. Call it as you see it. Those are some nice ones there. Okay, we'll bust out something else here. Some really nice books here. Little Lulu, Marge's Little Lulu Talent Show. This is a very sought-after book. This is issue 77, and it is going for $20 today. And believe me, guys, this is on the cheap end.
This book is selling for very, very big bucks and worse condition than this one right here. You're probably looking at a fine/very fine here. The white cover, is a little worn, meaning like that it's off white, and that's a pretty normal thing that happens because this is a pretty old book. So it's hard for it to maintain its like perfect, pristine white shape, but otherwise, it's got a a dog ear, as Rich Davis likes to put it on the lower corner there. So I think $20 is a fair price on this. This is a nice book. Call it as you see it. I don't think you'll be disappointed with this one. And then I have Lassie, number 35. We got Lassie here. Lassie 35. I hear the whistling in my head, from the Lassie song. This is going to go for only $5 for Lassie number 35. Someone grab that bad boy. Yeah, I know. The little Lulu books go for big, big bucks. I'm shocked at how low of a price I was able to get these for. That's what's allowing me to stay like under market value. I mean, it's really that was a pickup from Grand Rapids. And I bought some more stuff yesterday. Sometimes I'll have days where I may not sell as many books or something like that. Sometimes it just tells me, maybe it's time for me to go buy more comics. So sometimes on days where things go real bad, I'll go to a comic shop and buy a bunch of stuff, which is what happened yesterday. And I bought like another stack of comics that I've priced out so that I can be ready for tomorrow, which is going to be our Black Friday show. So we got some really good stuff here. Be sure to check it out. It'll be on my channel tomorrow. Both me and Rich Davis, we're going to be teaming up again. We're going to do a 4-hour long stream. So that's tomorrow for Black Friday. We're going to kick things off at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to go straight on for 4 hours. After that, I'm jumping on the XP for the return of virtual signings. So it'll be a nice, interesting day. It's beat the heck, huh? All right. Next book I have here is very interesting. This is a conversation piece. I have Critter High Tide Part 3. This is from Big Dog Inc. It is going for $5 today. $5 on Critter High Tide Part 3. Now let's talk about this book for a second. Tom Hutchinson and I met up a couple weeks ago at Grand Rapids Comic Con. He came out there to do some shopping. And just to connect. He's a good dude. So we hooked up over there. And while we were dollar bin diving, we talked about how our work ends up in dollar bins and how some creators, like their biggest fear is to find their work going for $1, like in a dollar bin, or to find their books in a 50-cent bin. And both Tom and I agree that is a sign of success, not failure. If your books are if you're a comic creator and your books are truly circulating and they end up in a 50-cent bin, that is good. If you see your books in a 50-cent bin, grab them back and sell them. You can flip your own work again. It's the greatest thing ever. So I was doing some dollar diving, and I found Critter. And when I let Tom know, hey, I found one of your books. It was in a dollar bin. What should I charge for it? And he told me the price. So Tom Hutchinson believes that Critter High Tide Part 3 doesn't believe. He just knows. He's the publisher. It's going for $5 based on demand. So call it as you see it. It's a really good book. And if you guys want to see it, I can pull it out for you. Next up, I got Uncanny Avengers 8. This is the Age of Ultron tie-in. We have King the Conqueror on the cover here. This is a really nice book. And it's only going for $2 right now. So you got a King the Conqueror tie-in only for $2. Call it as you see. Next up, I got Secret Wars 2099. This is an interesting concept. I was never really into the 2099 universe, especially with the way they did some of the things they did in the 90s. But seeing how they might have revamped some of these characters,
is kind of interesting. So we got Secret Wars 2099, issue number 5, and this is only going to go for $2 right now. So Secret Wars 2099, number 5, $2. And let's keep moving here. What else we got? Here's another great book, The Life and Times of Savior 28, number 2, cover A. This is a great series. It's going for $3. This was written by J.M. DeMatteis, who is the editor on Marx, A Tale of Neglect. That is the story of my grandfather's life. Here's the book right here. For anyone who's interested, I can tell you about it. Marx is the story of my grandfather's life, and during World War II, he was a Russian Jewish soldier who battled the Nazis. And it is a standalone story. There are no sequels or prequels to Marx. It's going for $15, and if you buy it on the show, I can sign it for you. But the writer, what it has to do with Life and Times of Savior 28 is that the guy who wrote that is the guy who edited Marx. And the reason why I hired him is because of the work he did on titles like Spider-Man. And when I first hired him, one of the things he suggested I do is go back and read Life and Times of Savior 28 to really study the artwork for the artists that worked on it. On top of that, Jan was teaching me how to write to a specific style of scripting. So he basically trained me, and he gave me a script so I could read the script, and then I went out and bought the book so I could read the book. And it was really, really great. Life and Times of Savior 28 is sort of like JM's nod to Watchmen in a lot of ways, but from a more sympathetic tone. It's looking at the life of a hero very non-objectively, really kind of like evaluating him for his faults as well as his strengths, whereas Watchmen sort of like focused on all the faults of the characters. We see that there was a true, genuine side to the hero that is portrayed in this book. It's a really, really great series. The artwork by Mike Caballero is fantastic. It's really great stuff. Grab it. It's a good read. Yeah, it is a good book. It really is. So I got you on Uncanny Avengers, David. I'm glad you like it. It's a really great book. All right, Mr. Moore. I got Crazy Train in my head right now. I was listening to that earlier. All right. Next up, we have Web of Spider-Man number 61. Spider-Man is being puked on by the Gray Gargoyle. Very unfortunate. He's just like, yeah. And Spider-Man's like, oh, jeez, what did you eat? But this is where Spider-Man gets his cosmic powers here, so that's why he's not set on fire right now. And he's about to knock Gray Gargoyle into Kingdom Come. This is only going to go for $2 right now. It's a really nice book. And next up, we have another Fantastic Four book. I have issue 274. Dave Moore, let me know if you want to add this on to your pile here. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. And it's just a straggler I found that I wasn't able to match up with the rest of the set. Some stuff that just legitimately gets mixed up here. Next up, I have some nice Bronze Age books here. Or these might be Copper Age, but they're both newsstand books. I have Power Man and Iron Fist number 63 and number 64, both in fine condition. They're a little beat up. They're going for $1.50 a piece. So you guys can get both these books right now for just $3. Power Man and Iron Fist numbers 63 and 64, only $3 for the pair. This is not bad at all. Not bad at all. All right, let's keep moving. We've got 5 minutes left. We have some time to build out the rest of this rack here. There's another Web of Spider-Man here. I have Web of Spider-Man number 109 going for $2. You can get 2 Web of Spider-Man books for $4. The Power Man set is off to Curtis. Got you, Curtis. these here. I have Electra, the hand number 1. This is going to go for just $2. $2 on this. I have Marvel Fanfare number 2. We got the Hulk, the Wendigo, and the Wolverine. Need we say more? No, you don't. I couldn't tell that was Wendigo on the cover of that. But that's a Bone Claw Wolverine, which is kind of cool. Interesting art style. It's very different. This is going to go for $1 right now, the Marvel Fanfare. Good price on that. I have Alpha Flight Annual number 1. That is going to go for just $2. $2 on Alpha Flight Annual number 1. I have Marvel Fanfare number 28. We got North Star in the cover of this. This is going to go for $2. Really nice wraparound cover here. So it's all of Alpha Flight. That is a nice wraparound. You get both those Marvel Fanfare books. And then I have the Vision. This is part of the Icons. This is actually done by Jeff Johns and Ivan Rice. Issue 4 of 4. This is a 4-parter here. This is going to go for just $2. $2 on this Vision book. Millions of people. Okay. Next up, I got Xena Warrior Princess number 5. She is not looking happy on the cover of this book here. She looks very angry. She's like, ha! And I absolutely have such a big crush on her. She is so amazingly fine. Okay, this is going to go for $2. $2. Xena Warrior Princess. All right, next up I have Wolf and Bird, Counselor of the Macabre, issues 9 and 10. And she's crying milk tears. She's got nice milky tears here. These books are going to go for $2. You call them crocodile tears. I call them milky 2% tears. $4 on that. Stop crying, you wuss. Claim Xena. That's off to Val. Thank you, Val. Xena is off to Val. Hey. Now you know how much sleep I got. I actually made so many dishes today for Thanksgiving. I was helping my wife with basting the turkey. I mean, she did all the technical work. I just did all the physical work. But then I also helped her make a bunch of dishes. I was just sitting in the kitchen all day, cutting up potatoes and other vegetables. And we had a very nice, light Thanksgiving. It was great. There wasn't really that much savory, fatty foods. We made a lot of salads and a lot of vegetable dishes. So it was great. It was a nice, healthy Thanksgiving, which is great. If I would have eaten really heavy food, I wouldn't be able to be doing this right now. So I had to eat light today. Now I'll admit I wasn't completely healthy. I had a little bit here and there, but it's Thanksgiving. You're supposed to let loose just a little bit, and that's okay. Cloak and Dagger number 4. Nice book here. This is number 4 in a 4-issue limited series. Got a little tear in the bottom here, but it's only going for $2. So who cares? $2 on this. That's nothing for that book. Wolverine and the Punisher. This is issue 3 of 3. Kind of a hard book to come across for me for some reason. I always come across number 1, but I didn't know that there was a way for me to come across issue 3. But anyway, here it is, $2. Call it as you see it. And $2 on this. And next up, I have Avengers number 319. That is going to go for $2. And I have number 327. That is going for $2 as well. This set is going to go for $4. $4. Oh my God. It's already time for a commercial. Guys, we'll be right back in just a moment. It's 10 o'clock. Keep sticking around. We got another hour full of great comic goodness for you guys. Stick around. I will be right back. I promise you.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
I'm Thomas Munn with Blue Juice Comics, and you're watching The Experience.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in! You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
Guys, welcome back to the second hour of Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show. This is our Thanksgiving Day edition. And I just want to wish you all once again a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you were all surrounded by loved ones today that you wanted to genuinely be around. I have a very close friend in the industry who had a very, very tough time over the last week, and she's in a really bad position right now. My heart goes out to her, and just knowing what she's going through has kind of made me appreciate just how lucky I am to be able to be with my family and at the same time still be here with you guys. It's really, really wonderful, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me this evening. Mr. Curtis, I got all your books. I saw all your claims, so we got you there. I'm going to finish building out this rack. We're going to take it down. Hopefully I have time to build out another one before the next and final commercial break, where hopefully we'll see the new Terrence and Phillip trailer finally. I really want to do a Russell Crowe episode on here. If you guys ever saw that episode of South Park, it's so great. All right, next up I got Jack of Hearts number 3 and number 4. This is part of a 4-issue mini. I don't have issues 2 and 1 at the moment. Maybe I do somewhere. But anyway, I'm going to do these 2 books for only $2 a piece. Get them for $4 for that set. Maybe I can complete your whole thing. The whole run for you. Next up, I got a really nice X-Men book here. X-Men Rogue and Gambit reunited, but will it be in death? Pretty interesting. This is issue 81 of X-Men. Nice Adam Kubert cover. This is only going to go for $2 right now. Good night, Victoria. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. It is great to see you. I'll be on tomorrow, so come and hang out anytime, all right? Have a great night. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow. Power Man and Iron Fist number 123. This was wow, look at this. Do you guys remember this game on the computer? This was dope. You had to enter all the floppy disks in order to install it, and it was like this Hulk mystery game. Oh, I remember this when I was like a kid. Like barely played this game. Anyway, we got Power Man and Iron Fist 123 going for only $2. $2 on that. Lots of nice books in this collection. All right. And let's see what we got next. I have Blaze number 2. That's going to go for only $2 for Blaze. Up in Blaze. And then I have this really nice Ghost Rider book here. Ghost Rider number 32. This is going for some pretty crazy money, mainly because of the fact that we see on the cover Doctor Strange trying to split the Johnny Blaze with Ghost Rider. And I don't know why he's naked on the cover, but he is. This is only going to go for $3. It could be like a spectral spell or something like that. Never understood why the characters were always naked. See some clothes. All right. Man of Steel number 6. This is going for $3 right now. $3 on this. And then I got Tales of the Teen Titans number 69. That is $2. And the new Teen Titans, the President's Drug Awareness Campaign, it's in cooperation with that. So, drugs are bad, okay? This is going to go for $2 as well. We're looking at $4 on the set for this anti-drug bonanza. I don't know if we can even call it that. Because it's always like whenever they talk about drugs, it's always like, drugs are bad, okay? Yes, there we go. Yes, Tagga! We got old Tagga over here. Oh, this is the best. If there's one thing I love, it's fighting and fighting around the world. That's awesome, JD. You are the man, dude. Oh, that was perfect. Guys, you have to watch this episode. It's so great. There's this one part where, like, Russell Crowe decides that he wants to fight cancer. And he goes, well, we couldn't find cancer, but we found a man with cancer. He brings out this, like, cancer patient. And he's like, take that, cancer! And then he, like, beats up the cancer patient. Like, totally, like, just, like, punches him in the, like, liver. And, you know, is, like, standing over him. And he's got this little ship called Tugger. And it's like standing behind him, and it's like, it's like really unhappy that he did that. I'm gonna do a full on Russell Crowe episode at some point. All right, but before that, I'm gonna take down this rack. I got Captain Phil #1 and the Intergalactic Space Pals. This is gonna go for only $2. Invincible Iron Man #4. We got Mary Jane on the cover. That is going for $5. We have the one-shot Mars Attacks Zombies vs. Robots. It's going for $2 only. This is a really nice book. Highly recommend grabbing that. Gotham Academy #4. That is $2. We have Fantastic Four #274 going for $2. Mars Attacks is off to JD. That's a nice pickup, dude. Oh, man. And this song with Russell Crowe is fantastic. Born in the Zenith in 64. Hot-headed actor named Russell Crowe. He loves to act, but he loves one thing more. Fighting around the world. He fights his directors and he fights his fans. It's a problem no one understands. If there's two things he loves, it's fighting and fighting around the world. It's such a great episode. All right, StarCraft. I may have memorized it because I may have seen that song or that episode a bunch of times. But I might just do a whole Russell Crowe episode at some point. It would be really awesome. All right, StarCraft Survivors #1 and #3. Joe, what's up? Happy Thanksgiving, brother. These are going to go for $3 a piece. We're looking at $6 on the set on StarCraft. I grabbed those because I'm like, wow, I didn't even know they made StarCraft comics. But I guess they make all kinds of comics. There's no, like, exception to the rule of comics that they don't, that someone hasn't made at some point. Everything you can imagine at this point exists. Web of Spider-Man #61 is going for $2. So is 109, which has Lizard on the cover. Really cool. Let's see what else we got here. Secret Wars 2009 #5. That is going for $2. $2 on this. I have Ghost Rider #32. That is $3. I have Blaze #2. That is $2. I have Man of Steel #6. That is going to go for $3. $3 on this. Tales of the Teen Titans #69. And the anti-drug new Teen Titans book from the President's Drug Awareness Campaign. This is going to go for $4 for this set. Power Man and Iron Fist #123 is going for only $2. I have X-Men #181 going for $2. 81, not 181, sorry. Jack of Hearts #3 and #4 are going for $2 a pop. We're looking at $4 on that set. Might be able to complete the run for you. Let me see what I come across. Wolf and Bird, Counselors of the Macabre. I have issues 9 and 10. I will do the set for $4. $4 on that set. Nice, easy pickup there. The Vision #4 of Ford. This is going to go for $2. I have Alpha Flight Annual #1. That's going to go for only $2. $2 on this. I have Marvel Fanfare #28 and #2. Both of these are going to go for $2. $2 a piece. And I have Electra the Hand #1. This is going to go for only $2. $2 today. Call it as you see it. I have Savior 28 #2. That is going to go for $3. That is a cover A. Really nice book. Happy Thanks, Metacoma. Yep. I'm getting there. Critter, High Tide Part 3. This is issue number 13. It's going to go for $5. This is a very hard book to find. Meat Coma. Sorry, dude. You're talking to a guy who's like literally been on like 4 hours of sleep for like the last 3 days. Like, there's just never a moment when I can finally like lay down and sleep. All right. Lassie number 35. Not until after tomorrow. $5 on this. Well, actually, I don't even know if I'll get sleep this weekend. I have family in town and everything. It's gonna be really busy. All right. Last book. This is a big one right here, and I'm letting it go for a really, really good price. We have Little Lulu, number 77. This is a $50 to $100 book right now. You can look it up on eBay. Little Lulu 77. It is in fine/very fine shape. The cover's a little worn. You've got a little bit of a bend in the cover or in the corners there. I think you're probably out of the very fine. You're probably more in the very good to fine. So this is definitely a mid-grade book. This is going to go for $20. $20 today. Call it as you see it. Electra has been called. Rob's on his Electra kick this week. Let's see if I can get where did I put that book? Where's it hiding for me? Did I sell out? I always sell out. Meta advertisements. Oh, absolutely. Hunter's just not reading stuff anymore. You can't see it. His screen is too small. But here's what's nice, Curtis. I'm actually buying a new TV tomorrow because I'm gearing up to prepare my home theater for the PS5 era of gaming. So basically, as of tomorrow, I'm going to get the TV, and then my final step to everything is just finding a way to get a PS5. I'm not sure how easy or how hard that is right now. But you guys are helping me pay it off by helping me sell through these comics. And I really want to play that Guardians of the Galaxy game. I heard it's really good. It's made by the same people who made that Avengers game, which I am so not a fan of. I really really strongly dislike that that Avengers game that came out last year. That was a huge disappointment. And just to give everybody a heads up on where they're at for tonight. JD, you're at $5. Curtis, you are at $14. Rob, you're at $17. That means you're $8 away from a spin. Rob, you're $11 away from a spin. Bell, you're at $2. So you are exactly $23 away from a spin. Now, let's build out the rest of this rack here. While we still got some time here, we got some really good stuff to showcase. So let's get to it. Kick it off with some Wonder Woman. I have Wonder Woman number 102. Wonder Woman number 102 is going to go for only $2 tonight. $2 on that. It's a really nice book. I have Exterminators 4. That's going for $1. $1 on this. I have the Superior Spider-Man 6. This is the Age of Ultron tie-in. That's going to go for $1.50 tonight. $1.50 on that. I have X-Men number 29. That's going to go for $3. And then I have issue 109. This is going to go for $5. It's a 100-page monster. Really nice book here. See Colossus and Wolverine. They're having some fun on Christmas. This is like a good Christmas Day episode. Huh. Come on, dude. We all know the naughty thing that's happening off camera. She's hanging upside down on a roller coaster, and she's like, ah! Ah! Yeah, I was thinking about the guy who dies in Afterburner. Is it Afterburner? Sorry, Space Harrier. Every time he dies, it's like, ah! You guys can watch the video. Just Look it up. Space Harrier. Every time the guy dies, that's the sound he makes. I'm a big fan of that. That's a good one. Let's keep moving here. I have Marvel Comics Presents number 106. This is going to go for $3. We got Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange on the cover. This is really nice. I have Web of Spider-Man number 104. That is going to go for $2. I have The 1,000 Tangled Web number 1. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. She's being waterboarded. Naughty, naughty. It's by personal request. She didn't do anything. She is paying to be waterboarded. Naughty, naughty. Oh, boy. You know what? I got a threesome of naughty naughtiness here. Check this out. I'm gonna connect it all right now, and you guys are gonna be like, "This is messed up." That's right. We're gonna bring out little Lulu, and she's too young to be naughty naughty, so I don't even know where I was going with that. But then we got Lassie here, and I don't know how a dog can really. Well, dogs can be naughty. Dogs can be very naughty. You son of a biscuit. We got Wonder Woman 102. Don't forget, guys. Naughty, naughty. She's giving birth to little Lulu right here. And then the dog, we got a little dysfunctional family thing here. Let's put a bundle together, shall we? This is totally going to get me kicked off the EXP. I'm sure JD is just staring at his screen right now with this jaw drop and thinking to himself, why the heck am I here right now working with this guy when I could be... JD is pulling out his canceled stamp. And he's ready to be like, here, take that, Onrie. All right. So I already showed those books. I don't know why I brought it out. I was just having some fun because, that is a pretty funny cover. I like what JD brought up here. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. But either way, we got little Lulu going for 77, going for only $20. Oh, that missed the mark. That book's not going anywhere. All right. I have Atomic Robo, free comic book day. And we also got Moon Girl here. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. And next up, I got Crossed Badlands. Speaking of naughty, this is your prelude right here. Oh my God, how could I have missed that? I would have just been patient. I would have gotten there. So first, what happened was the Cross people came over to the Amazon and they found Wonder Woman. She's about to do something naughty, and she goes. They dug her head in the water. So these two books go together. You can see they tell a story, and it's very linear. I swear to God. All right, this is gonna go for $3 on Crossed, $2 on Wonder Woman. What do you say? Let's put them together. That's perfect. Oh, I got canceled. $5 on this. That was awesome. Oh, that was so great. Dogs could be nothing on your legs. Not in Russia. Actually, you know what the funny thing was? I was in Kazakhstan back when my wife was living out there, and I was taking out the trash. And when I took out the trash, you had to go through this really dark tunnel. It was really seedy and shady, but it wasn't a big deal. Especially if once you got used to the area, it was fine. But there were a ton of stray dogs, and they would always be looking at me, and they were like hungry dogs. If you take those dogs off, they would come after you and bite you and stuff. But I just saw all these dogs over here, and I was like, okay, guys, none of you come near me, and none of you pee on my leg, and none of you hump my leg. And it all worked out. I have no idea where I was going with that. And that's why I'm going to tell you guys about Age of Ultron number 2. We got Moon Knight on the cover. Bendis and Hitch. $3 on this. I have issue 3 going for $3 as well. I have issue 9 going for $3. and I have issue 10 going for $3. You guys can own this set here for only $12. I'll tell you what, I'll knock an extra $2 off, make it $10, and you got it. Oh, Sean, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. Thank you for stopping in. We really appreciate that, my brother. Thank you. Next up, I have the New Mutants. This is the Fall of the Mutants tie-in. This is issue 60. It's going to go for $2. And then I got this really nice giant size annual here. We got the Impossible Man here. And I don't even know who he's fighting, the Power Pack guy. And they're fighting here. This is the New Mutants annual number 3. This is going to go for $2. Oh, man. You know what? I feel you. It is, it's tough putting in the hours, but, it's worth it, especially given the fact that I get to do what I love for a living. I'm not sure if, that's the case for you. And either way, good on you, man. We all got to make our living. We all got to do what we got to do. And I appreciate you tuning in. If this is making you get through your shift just a little bit easier, I appreciate it because I'm having fun right now. This does not work for me. In fact, when I met Stan Lee, when he wrote the forward to Yisung Shin 11 years ago, Yisung Shin's my creator-owned series, Sean. I got to meet with him and hang out with him for 15 minutes in his office. And one thing he told me that has resonated with me ever since I began my journey in comics. He said, if you do what you love for a living, it's not work, it's play. So I'm not working tonight. I don't keep track of the hours because for me, working in this field, I have so much passion and love for this industry that it makes it really hard for me to look at the hours and be like, how many hours did I work this week? I don't know. I don't care. I don't work. I haven't worked in 10 years. I just have fun with what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. That's actually very interesting. Maritime transportation industry. That's really, really cool. I'm sure you met some very interesting people. That's a super cool job, man. That's dope. Really cool. Well, thank you for tuning in, dude. I'm sure there are far more interesting things you could be doing, but I appreciate it. It really means a lot to me. Thank you, Sean. That's awesome, though. So where are you based out of, dude? All right, next up, I got Spider-Man's Tangled Web. I got some really nice covers on this. This is issue 9. It is going for $2. I have issue 13. Look at that cover. Double shots. We got Spider-Man busting in on a supervillain pool game. And there's Vulture, and he's like, wise guy, hey, Spider-Man. Why are you shaking your badunkadunk? This is going to go for only $2. We have Crusher Hogan on the cover of issue 14. This is actually a great book. Dives more into this is actually a good book. It's about Crusher Hogan, the guy who Spider-Man beat the crap out of when he first became Spider-Man. And all these books are going for $2 a piece. Yep, $6 on the set for Tangled Web. Grab these books. They're really good. It's really a great series. And there's Tangled Web 1, which is really actually a fantastic book. This introduces a villain called the Thousand. Oh, wow. Awesome. That's really cool. Yeah, Jen King is really a mentor for me. She totally mother hen me, and I wouldn't be in live sales right now if it wasn't for Jen King. She's also been an avid supporter for my comic series, and she just supports everybody in this business. She is just such a wonderful, spirited human being. I love her. Tangled Web 13 and 14 is off to Matt Maines. Matt Maines, happy Thanksgiving, my brother. 13 and 14. These are nice pickups, bro. Tracksuit Mafia. That's me all day. Bro. When I'm not here, I'm at home wearing my tracksuit. I am totally a member of the Tracksuit Mafia. I get my butt kicked by Hawkeye all the time. Speaking of Hawkeye, I think now's a great time to move this bad boy. I'm just going to pull it out. Because why not? I have the Halloween comic book extravaganza variation of Hawkeye number 1. This is the Kate Bishop Hawkeye number 1, written by Kelly Thompson. This is going to go for just $10 today. $10 on this bad boy. Call it as you see it. $10 on this. And let's keep moving here. I have X-Men number 294 sealed in the poly bag. There was a price tag in this corner on the bag. I pulled it off, and it tore off the poly bag a little bit. So I'm going to only mark this down to $2 now. So it's $2 on this. Otherwise, it's usually about a $5 book. Next up, I have Shield number 11, hand to face with Dominic Fortune. Really nice cover here. I really love this cover. This is an absolutely beautiful book. This is going to go for $2. Sean, I'm going to read your comment real quick. Well, Sean, thank you very much for letting us know that. I know a lot of people have been very concerned, Curtis, I got you, about, what's going on with shortages and things like that. So, when you're working in that area, it's a really big deal. So, appreciate what you're doing out there. Thank you very much. You have reassured everybody. I mean, I remember a couple weeks ago, people were really worried that we're going to have major shortages, but it looks like everybody's working together to try and open things up, and that's a really important thing. I appreciate that. Though, speaking of shortages, I got a new car recently. I bought a new Honda Pilot, and it still hasn't arrived yet. It was supposed to arrive yesterday, but that was just sort of like an estimation. Right now, they're having a hard time finding truck drivers, so hopefully I'll get my car soon. I know it's been built. I just haven't seen it yet. So, some people have really experienced some serious shortages, and it's I hope everybody's watching the show it didn't experience shortages. I know I didn't. I'm very fortunate in that regard. So I hope all of you are sitting at home with full bellies right now buying comics. That's the way to be. No, you didn't take away from the show. Love that you're here, man. Thanks for, dude. Every time we have a new person hanging out with us, that's a good thing. We appreciate it, dude. Friend me on Facebook. We connect. That's what it's all about. You're part of the crew now. All right. Next up, I got Guardians of the Galaxy. Witness the Fury of Firelord. He is he was going to do some bench pressing. Said he decided to set the weights on fire and go for a spin around, and he got into a gang fight with a bunch of aliens, and find out how that happens for only $3. Guardians of the Galaxy number 4. I have Fantastic Four number 2, The Heroes Return. We got Sue Storm on the cover. She does not look happy. This is going to go for $2. $2 on this. Oh, $10.30. All right, and last book, and then we're going to go on our next break. I have Avengers 1.5. This is actually a Bruce Timm cover, and it is highly sought after. This is a $15 book here, folks. $15 on this bad boy. And call it as you see it. All right, guys, we're going to take one last commercial break, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish up. We're going to build out the next rack, keep things going. I'll see you guys in just a moment.
I'm Joe Pruitt. I'm the publisher and /CEO of Aftershock Comics, and you're watching The Experience.
For years, I have traveled the world slinging my creator-owned comics at the biggest and hottest cons. Now I'm busting out my personal collection of comics, toys, games, and more in order to bring the fun and excitement of con life right to your screen. There's only one place to get your comics and collectibles and chat live with the greatest showman in modern comics. So bust out your keyboard and get ready to call it in. You're watching Kickin' It with Onrie, the live shopping show.
Welcome back, guys. We're here for the last half hour of our show. Thank you so much for shopping with me this evening. I really appreciate it. You guys have made this Thanksgiving even better. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for everything. Peter Trevino, he's in the house. What's going on, my brother? Good to see you. We got some really nice comics on the horizon for you, sir. All right, guys, you ready? I got some really good stuff here to finish out this rack. We're going to start out with a really cool book here. I have Kiss, Blood and Stardust, number 3. I have the C cover and B cover here. This one is going to go for $2. The C cover is going to go for $2, and the B cover is going to go for $3. And if you want to buy them both, that is $5 on the set. And then we have issue 5. This, I believe, is the B cover as well. Yeah, this is the B cover as well. It's going to go for $3 as well. Both Kiss. Okay. The Kiss set's not done yet. Val, let me know if you want to take them all on, because I also got Kiss Psycho Circus number 26 for $2. What am I going to do on this? 3, 6, 2 and 2. 3, 6, 2 and 2. So that's $10, Val. If you want to get all the Kiss books, let me know if you want to just take them all. I got them. They're all $10. Next up, I got Kiss Me Satan number 1. New Orleans is a werewolf town. Well, that's a good way to pitch it. I like that. This is going to go for only $2. $2. PJ, what's going on, my brother? Good to see you, man. We have missed you. That is for sure. Some nice pickups here. I have Rogue number 2. Really nice Ringo cover here. This is going to go for only $3. $3 on this. I have Spider-Man Team Up featuring Silver Surfer. Now, the cover is slightly detached on this book, so I'm only doing this for $1. I also have Spider-Man Team Up featuring the X-Men. This is going to go for $2. You can get this set here for $3. This is the Ben Reilly Spider-Man, by the way. Next up, I have Daredevil 292. That's going to go for only $2. $2 on this. Rogue 2 is off to Curtis. Got you on that, Curtis. And Val, what are we doing? Are we going to take all the Kiss? Okay, excellent. All the Kiss are off to Val. So, Val, you are now at $12. And Curtis, let's see where you're at. You are at 6, 9, 15. You're at $19. So you are $6 away from a spin. Val, you are now $13 away from a spin. Rob, you are $8 away from a spin. And David Moore already got a spin. Matt Maines, you are $21 away from a spin. All right. Next up, I got a nice Power Pack bundle here. I have Power Pack number 47 going for $2, number 48 going for $2, and number 49 going for $2. You can get this Power Pack set for $6. $6 on that. The Daredevil is off to Curtis for $2. So Curtis is almost there. 36. Okay, so you're $4. $4 to a spin now. $4 to a spin. You must have. I hope I did the math right on that. So you're at $21 now, Curtis. You got $4 left, and you got to spin. All right, St. George. Where is the first issue of that? I should have had the first issue of that. I'll come back to that in a minute. Ooh, I got some nice stuff here. Okay, we'll come back to the other thing. First off, I got The Adventures of a Tattooed Man. This is going to go for $2. This is issue number 93. And then I have The Sandman number 42 and number 51. These are going to go for $3 a piece. We're looking at $6 on that Sandman set. Phil, I know you were looking for more Neil Gaiman stuff, so there's some Sandman for you. Remember you were asking me about that a long time ago. Joe McPhee, I'm not sure if you were here yesterday, but I showcased these Doom Patrol books. I have Doom Patrol number 5, number 6. You got Eric Larson on the cover, and number 17. These are all $2 books. We're looking at $6 on this Doom Patrol set here. I wanted to show you guys that St. George book, but I'm missing issue 1. I'm trying to find that. What's that? Oh, there we go. I found it. All right. I have St. George, a Shadowline Saga. This is issues 1 and 2 from Marvel's Epic line. That's going to go for $4. $4 on that set. So $4 on that set. I have Farscape number 3. That's going to go for $4. $4 on this. I have Marvel Comics Presents 102. It's kind of a dinged up version. It's going to go for only $1. And I have Timberwolf number 1. That's going to go for $5. $5 on Timberwolf number 1. We've got some of these other books here. Let's take down this rack. I'm actually working on something, guys, over the next couple weeks. I'm going to work on seeing if I can find a way to bring 2 racks on here and have a double set of key books that we can display. So I'm working on really revamping things up here. So we're going to see some changes over the next couple months here to really build this out even more. I really want to be able to showcase as many comics as I possibly can. All right, Wonder Woman 102. This is going to go for $2. I have the Superior Spider-Man number 6, the Age of Ultron tie-in. That is $1.50. I have Exterminators number 4. That is going to go for $1. I have X-Men number 29 and number 109. This one's going to go for $5. This one's going to go for only $3. $8 on the set. That's not bad. I have Marvel Comics Presents number 106. That is $3 on this. I have Kiss Me Satan. This is number 1. This is going to go for $2. I have The Sandman number 42 and number 51. I will do the pair for just $6. $6 on the pair. I have Spider-Man Team Up featuring the Silver Surfer number 2. That is going for $1. Covers slightly disconnected from the binding. And I have Spider-Man Team Up featuring X-Men. This one's fully put together, only going for $2. $2 on this bad boy. We got Farscape number 3. This is going to go for $4. And I have Timberwolf number 1. That's going to go for $5. Okay, the Sandmans are off to Val. Val, this looks kind of interesting too. Let me know if you're interested in this. Skin Graft, The Adventures of a Tattooed Man. That's only going to go for $2 more. But I got you on the Sandman books for $6. I had a feeling you'd want that. All right. So Val, you're now at $16. $9 away from a spin. Just $9 away from a spin. Okay. The 1000. Number 1, Tangled Web. Really good book. It's a key issue. Peter Trevino, I got you on the team up. This is going to go for $2. And then I have Spider-Man Tangled Web number 9. This is going to go for $2 as well. PJ, let me know if you want to take that. I got you on the team up. Let me know if you want to add that Silver Surfer one on there for an extra $1. That way I just, you take this off my hands too. It's only $1. But I got you on this one for $2. Either way, I got you. Don't feel pressured. Okay. I have Crossed Badlands number 85. It's a wraparound cover, $3. I have this nice little Age of Ultron bundle set here. I have book 2 going for $3. Book 3, $3. 9, $3. 10 is $3. You get the whole set. It's $12. I'll mark it down to 10. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Okay, I have Avengers 1/2. This is going to go for $15. This is definitely going to go up on my shop at some point. I'm actually working right now on getting my website back up and running, my actual website for OK Collectibles, where I'm going to start listing and connecting everything with Instagram and through my Shopify. So that's mainly what my website is run through is Shopify. It's powered by that. So we're going to start listing, I think, next week probably. The site's already built out. I just got to get everything back up and running again. It shouldn't take long at all. And then I can start listing. So we should have some stuff up there in the next, I'll start putting stuff up there in the next week. All right. Got to take down this rack here. I have Marvel Comics Presents 102. This is going to go for $1 right now. Slightly dinged up copy. Thanks, PJ. Is anyone here not drinking? I'd be very disappointed unless you don't drink, which is fine. Yeah, no, definitely not drinking. We actually have an eBay store. There's over 400 items listed on there, but we hit our quota for the month right now, and I just recently restarted. I had to hit the reset button on everything I'm doing, so getting things kind of up and going again has been a little bit tricky. I'm also in desperate need of help, so around my warehouse. So eventually I'll hopefully get somebody and we'll make it work. St. George's Shadowline Saga. I got issues 1 and 2 going for just $4. I'm actually going to put my son to work. The Cowboys lost, so yeah, the answer is yes, lots of beer. JB got his answer. I can just imagine JD right now, and he's just sitting there plastered. He's like, gosh, 15 minutes left. When's this going to end? So I can just throw a bottle at the screen and be like, shut up, Onrie!
I'm perfectly fine, officer. Please, no, I'm good here. How are you?
Onrie's all natural. Naturally high off comics. I love it. I'm high as a kite. I just take those comics and I roll them up and I just light it up and I'm like, I take a couple puff pass on them comics. No, I don't do that. That's highly not appropriate on the EXP to even suggest that one would roll up a comic, light it up, and smoke it like a blunt. That's not what we do here. It's not what the EXP is about. But we do condone you guys buying. We don't condone you guys buying Doom Patrol number 5, and number 6, and number 17 for only $2 a piece. We are looking at $6 if you buy the whole set. $2 on each of these books. Oh, natural high on comic life. Well, honestly, how can I not be? I have the best job in the world. I really do. Everybody else is every time I meet someone, they're always fascinated by what I do, and I think to myself, well, if you only spent a week with me, all that fascination and excitedness would just go away once you realize it's just like any other job. But but when you're doing what you love and you get to, be around, for me, the work isn't, being here with you guys. That's the fun part. It's always the stuff that's in between, like the buying and the logistics and the moving here and the this and that. It's all that. But I'm lucky. I get to do what I love for a living. Just gonna keep it at that. Fantastic Four number 2. This is gonna go for $2. So yeah, I'm high on life. One of my best friends in the industry is Jim Sauerkraut, and he is just so overly optimistic. He's just such an optimist. It's unbelievable, and I've known him for years. And he has talked me off the edge of a bridge so many times when I thought that my career in comics was ending. And he was just such a fantastic. He's always been such a fantastic support system for me, especially this year. David Anthony Kraft was one of his best friends, and so it's been a rough year for both of us, but it's also brought us closer together, and I'm really, really appreciative of the relationship I have with Jim. He means a lot to me. He's just a wonderful man, and I love that he's so optimistic and that he lives every day with such joy, and that's what you're supposed to do. If you're alive and you're healthy, you got nothing to complain about. But the only thing I have to complain about is, why hasn't anybody bought Guardians of the Galaxy number 4 featuring Fire Lord? He's got a bench press bar here, and he set it on fire, and he's flying around, and he's singing "I Am the Fire Starter" by Prodigy. This is going to go for $3, but his voice is so horrible, no one even knows what the heck he's singing. All right, we got the New Mutants number 60. That's going to go for $2, and I have the New Mutants Giant Size Annual number 3. We got Impy on the cover, $2 on this. He'll be depressed on Monday. I'm depressed already. I'm always depressed. Oh, okay. You guys are talking about about the Cowboys. Sorry about that. I missed that. I thought you were talking about me on my show. Just kidding. All right. Claim Fantastic Four 2. Thank you very much, JD. All right. Web of Spider-Man number 104. That's going to go for $2. I have Atomic Robo Free Comic Book Day. This is going to go for $2 as well. Oh, I loved Hawkeye. I absolutely loved Hawkeye. It was so good. Such a great show. Those first 2 episodes are awesome. I love what they're doing with the Swordsman. I'm digging it. It's the best Christmas superhero story. I was like, I honestly didn't care at first. I didn't even want to even waste my time with this show. And then I saw those first 2 episodes, and I was like, this is dynamite. I can't wait for the 3rd episode. So far, I'm hooked. I like it, and I'm very easy to please when it comes to these Marvel movies. It was fun. You felt like they were shooting for a younger audience, huh? No, I actually thought I didn't like the LARPers scene. I thought that was lame. I really thought that was lame. There was nothing funny about it. There was nothing cute about it. It was just dumb. I didn't like it.
See, I thought they were just going to try to have like this giant, like overly dramatic fighting scene, but without the budget. Like they ran out of money, and they were like, what if we did this? That'd be cheap.
Oh, I think they were trying to be funny. That was the thing, and it would just miss the mark, and it was so against. But here's the thing that I think that they do so well is the genuine nature of Clint Barton is captured so well. Like, you really understand that he understands what it means to be a hero and to rise to the occasion of whatever circumstances he's in. Like, even when he's totally like, at that musical and has the 1,000-mile stare, goes into the bathroom and is washing his hands, and he's got a fan behind him, like, totally wants to punch this guy in the face, but he's an Avenger. He knows what he has to do. Now, of course, they didn't reveal what he did yet, whether he signed that guy's stuff or not, his whatever he wanted him to sign. But you get the understanding based on that scene too, that because the whole point of that was for him to get the costume back. But the way that whole scene ended was really genuine, like just the exchange between him and that guy. And I think it really helped build Clint Barton's character. But did I think it was funny? No, it wasn't funny. Was it overdone? Yes, it was overdone. It was lame. I was rolling my eyes the whole time. We've seen that 100 times. But it's not always a hit. It's okay. The overall episode and the overall message is what really hit, and that's what mattered to me. So, yeah, there are some more awkward moments. The most awkward thing for me is the way the actress who plays Kate Bishop walks. She walks very weird, and it's not the kind of walking that someone with her sort of athletic background would – she just doesn't carry herself the way I would expect her to. It's kind of weird, given her training, because –
I was thinking at some point they're going to reveal that she's like ADHD. That's part of her character because she just seemed like
it's got to be something like that. I mean, she was just when she was fighting, the fight scenes with her were just fine. I had no problems with it. I didn't find any of it lame. I didn't think any of it was bad. But when she's just walking towards the scene, like she just walks weird. It's a funny walk, but they cast Wiener Boy to play Warlock, so I mean, and he's all buffed up now. That guy's gonna put me to shame in here. We have Dominic Fortune Shield right here going for $2. And I think JD was gonna say something. Were you gonna say something?
No, I don't. That was all I had to say.
Oh,
Unless
okay.
I could make up some words.
You make up
Splunge.
some words. How about, hey, you only got 6 minutes left, Onrie. Hey, I got Power Pack number 47 going for $2. I have number 48 going for $2, and I have 49 going for $2. We are looking at $6 on this set here, $6 on this set. Call it as you see it. And finally, we're talking Hawkeye. I have the Halloween comic book extravaganza issue right here. Hawkeye number 1. This is going to go for just $10 right now. You got Kate Bishop on the cover. Really nice book. Really nice pickup. Call it as you see it. And that's going to go back over here. And
now you will see Onrie Copen fill up and tear down an entire rack in 5 minutes. Go.
Yes, I can do it. No, I can't do that. But I think I have time to build out half of a rack. I could do it. I believe in myself. You guys believe in me? We got 5 minutes. We got some time. All right. I'm going to bust out some new trades I got recently. This is really cool. I got The Eternals by Jack Kirby. This nice trade right here. This is going to go for $10. I really enjoyed The Eternals. Lots of people didn't. I liked it. So I thought it was a Marvel movie that was not for kids at all. That was a great book. Movie. All right. I don't think I can build a rack in 5, but I got Power Pack right here, the original album. This is going to go for $10. This is a nice out-of-print graphic novel that's in really, really good shape. And I have X-Men Mutant Genesis, Chris Claremont, Jim Lee. This is going to go for $10. Normally, this is a $20 book. I'm going to knock 50% off on these brand new trades right here. And I have a really nice Superman, All-Star Superman run. And JD, I can run a little bit later, right? We can build and take down one more rack.
Yeah. There's nothing after you. So
all right, we're gonna Thanksgiving, guys. I can stay on for a little bit. Let's build out one last rack. We got time. We're good. All right. I have All-Star Superman number 2. I can probably almost build out an entire run of this. So the Eternals book, Val, this is Jack Kirby's Eternals. I believe this is a reprint of the first 5 or 6 issues of the series. Let's look at the back. It's Eternals number 12 through 19. Sorry. And this is going to go for just $10. And this is all Jack Kirby stuff. Like when Jack Kirby was still working on it. And he's fighting, Icarus is fighting Hulk, which is really cool. All right. I probably can find a whole run. I could probably put together a whole run of All-Star Superman. I actually do have one that I've hoarded away, and it's just for me because I love it so much. But anytime I see it, I just grab it. I have issues 2, 3. I have 2 copies of 6. I have 7, 8, 2 copies of 8, 9, and number 11. These are all going to go for $2 a piece. If you want one of each, I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books. That'd be $14. I'll do them all for 10, minus the duplicates. If you want the duplicates in there, just keep them at $16. Okay, Eternals book is going to Val. Thank you very much, Val. Val, I think that gives you a spin. Yes, it does. Val gets a spin of the wheel right now. I want to give you guys a chance to spin the wheel. Why not? It's Thanksgiving. Okay, Val, you get a free DC book. A free DC book for Val. And I'm going to hook her up right now. I am going to give Val. Let's see, what book can I give Val? Val, since you like British stuff, I'm going to hook you up with Swamp Thing number 70. There you go. You got that for free. Swamp Thing number 70 goes off to Val.
Do not bring your evil here.
Yes. All right, let's see. What do we got? Here's another nice one. I showed this off yesterday. Not a lot of people really got with it, but I have Nightcry number 1. When I looked this book up online, my first thought was nothing. But the next thing I discovered was that this book is actually going for some pretty big bucks. We're looking at anywhere from $25 on up, which is exactly why I priced it at $20 today. So call it as you see it for Nightcry 1. This is one of those books that I'll probably put up for sale on my web store as soon as I get it up. Another book that I have here is Stan Lee Meets Dr. Doom. And we got Stan Lee on the cover. He walks into Dr. Doom's office and he says, Jesus! And Dr. Doom's like, what? This is going to go for only $10. That didn't connect at all. It's getting way too late. Let's pull out this rack. Let's do it. We can do it. You can do it. You can do it all night long. All right, I got Secret Wars 2, number 4. This is going to go for $3. I have number 7. That's going to go for $3. And I have number 9 going for $3. We're looking at $9 on this run here. $9 on this run of books. Oh yeah, we need to get that. Yeah, JD, we should have a talk at some point because I wanted to add some things. We should plan out our Russell Crowe episode. You could come in and do a Tugger impression in the middle of the episode. All right, we got Batman Incorporated number 3 from Grant Morrison, David Moore's lost long lover cousin, Grant Morrison. $3 on this. And number 4, this is going to go for $3. We're looking at $6 on this Batman Incorporated set. All right.
See, the problem is anytime we play a GIF with sound, it cuts out the mic. So it's not like it's like we'd have
does
to.
Does it have? Well, all GIFs cut out the mics, right?
No, if there's no sound, then I can put it over you and you can talk over it. But if there's sound, it cuts out the mics.
Well, you know what? We'll have to build out a trailer then, or like a video, and then like just I'll send it to you and you can upload it or something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll get it going. All right. Next up, I got Hawkman. This is a new run here, and it's got a gold foil cover on the first issue. John Ostrander on this. This is going to go for $2. I have issue 2 going for $2. I have issue 3 going for $2, and I have issue 4 going for $2. We are looking at $8. $8 on that set. $8 on the set. And I should get quicker on this because I don't want to delay too much. So let's build out real fast. I have Prophet number 1. That's going to go for $5. $5 on Prophet number 1. I have Daredevil 303. That's going to go for $5. $5 on that. I have Daredevil number 80. I have a nice Daredevil run here, guys. I have Daredevil number 82 going for $2. 83 is going for $2. 84, $2. 85, $2. 86, $2. 87, $2. 88, $2. And 89, $2. I will do all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 comics here. I'll do them all for $10. I'll do them all for $10. Just to move them. If you want Daredevil 303, just say Daredevil 303. If you want the bundle, just say bundle. Onrie's exploded genetically modified self-cooking turkey laboratory. I love it. All right, I have Hellblazer number 92. This is going to go for $3. I have Cull the Destroyer number 17. That is going to go for $2. And I have number 23. That is going to go for $2 as well. We're looking at $4 on that set. $4 on that set. I have Batman League of Batmen. This is a 1 of 2 story. So this is the first issue of that. That's going to go for $2. $2 on that. Hey guys, this is the last time I'm going to show off the stuff that I'm showcasing. Today I'm gonna cycle through this one last time, and then I'm going to be busting out something completely different tomorrow. So tomorrow's show, the 4-hour show that I'm going to be doing with Rich Davis, is going to be a completely different show. I'm going to be busting out a lot of key books, a lot of cool stuff, and we're going to have a really good time tomorrow. Speaking of that Daredevil bundle, I just found another issue of that. Let's have some more stuff here. All right. I have issue 93 to go with that for another $2. So the Batman's going off to Matt Maines. I got you on that, Matt. It's off to Matt Maines. Okay. Next up, I have Catwoman and Wildcat, number 1 and number 2. I got the pair here going for $10, so it's 5 a piece on these. These are pretty sought after. It's really nice books. So $10 on the Catwoman Wildcat set. I have a nice West Coast Avengers set here, the Composite Avenger. It's the Voltron Avenger. We have issue 30 going for $3, and I have West Coast Avengers 33 that will also go for $3. I have Judge Dredd number 1 that is going for $5. $5 on this. We got Michael Avon Oming on the cover. I have Wonder Woman number 40, Jenny Friesen cover. This is going to go for $4. It's a variant. Really nice book. I have Warlock number 5 that is going to go for $3. And number 11 that is going to go for $4. You're looking at a pair here. I'll do them for $6. $3 a piece on these. I have Marvel Tales starring Spider-Man and Red Sonja number 208. That is $2 on this. $2 on this. Rock the house. What's up, Joe? How you doing? The number of Wonder Woman on that was 40, Joe. 40 on that. Joe Hardy's in the house. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. We're almost there. We almost got that last rack built. JD is being super cool. That's just hanging out here. Let's see if we can do this quickly. I have Creature Commandos number 1 and number 2. Got you, Joe. This is a set that I'm going to do for just $3. Issue 1's going for $2. Issue 2 is going for $1. Wonder Woman's off to Joe McPhee. I have Avengers, the Ultron Imperative. This is a really cool cover here. This is going to go for just $3. I have the Marvel Superheroes Fall Special featuring the X-Men. This is going to go for $3. And then I have Fantastic Four 5 and 6. The pair is going to go for $6. Marvel Tales is off to Curtis. Okay, hang on. Joe has taken Wonder Woman. And guys, I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to finish building out this rack. I'll take it down real quick, and then I do have to get going because we are going over time right now. And JD is being super kind here. So, Curtis, you are at 6, 12, plus 4, 16. You're $2 away from a spin, brother. I have Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew, number 5, going for $4, and number 7 going for $4. I will do the pair for $8. Happy Thanksgiving to you, my brother. I sent Joe Hardy. I sent you everything. I sent your stuff out earlier this week. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Thank you so much for coming in, brother. We have Kazar the Savage, number 25. That is going to go for $4. And then I have my final book here to show off for the evening. That is going to be, should be something special, I think. Either a bundle or something. Here. I'll do a great bundle here. Actually, no, I'll do a great book. Doom 2099, number 1, $4. Avengers Imperative, $2. Deal. Gotcha, PJ. I got you on that. $2 on that. All right. One more book. Then we'll take it down. Spider-Man's Tangled Web. I have issues 5 and 6. This is Flowers for Rhino. This is a really great story. It is hilarious. It's very well done. It's really kind of like exploring Rhino as a person and the things that he has to deal with and the things that suck about being in his disposition, being stuck in this costume. This is going to go for $6 as a set, 3 and 3. Really tragic, really funny. It's good stuff. All right, so it's time to take down the final rack, and then we're going to close off for the evening. I have Nightcry number 1. That's going to go for $20 tonight, just $20. I have Stanley Meets Dr. Doom. That's going to go for $10. $10 on that. These higher price books right there. Superman, All-Star Superman bundle here. We have issues 2, 3, 6, 2 copies of 6. I have 7, 2 copies of 8, 9, and 11. These are all going to go for $2 a pop. $2 a pop on this whole set. I'm going to try and build out a bundle or, a whole run of that. I'm very close to doing it. Daredevil 303, that's going for $5. I have Prophet number 1, that's going to go for $5 as well. I have Catwoman and Wildcat number 1 and 2, that's going to go for $10 as a set. $10 as a set on those. Kazar the Savage, number 25, that is $4. $4 on this. I have Marvel Superheroes Fall Special featuring the X-Men. That is going to go for $3. Absolutely, dude. Doom 2099 number 1, $4. Grab this book. It's so good. I love Doom 2099. It is awesome. Judge Dredd number 1, that is $5. $5 on Judge Dredd number 1. I have West Coast Avengers number 30 and number 33. Those are going to go for $3 a piece. $6 on these West Coast Avengers books. I have Call the Destroyer number 17 and 23. Some good Bronze Age goodness for real cheap, $2 a pop on those. Creature Commandos number 1 and 2. That is $3 on the set there. I have Captain Carrot and his Amazing Zoo Crew number 5 and number 7 going for $4 a piece. We're looking at $8 on that set. I have Warlock number 5 and number 11. That is a $7 set. I'll knock it down to $5 if you take them both off my hands. Warlock books are definitely trending upward. We have Hellblazer number 92. That is going to go for just $3 today. $3 on this. I have Fantastic Four number 5 and number 6. That is going to go for $6. $6 on that set. Tangled Web number 5 and 6. That's going to go for $6 as a set. I have the Secret Wars bundle here. Secret Wars 2. All 3 issues are $3 a piece. We're looking at $9 for that bundle set. I have Batman Incorporated number 3 and number 4. I will do the set for $6. $6 on that set. I have this nice big Daredevil run here, issues 82 through 89 and 93 as well. This is from Brubaker and Lark's run. I will do the whole thing for just $15. $15 on that whole run. Yeah, I'll do them for $2 a piece. That's fine. That's a deal. That means you got a deal. Hey guys, do not worry. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to be on the air all day tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to be cutting out deals, and I might bust this. I might still be working off of the same box, but I definitely have a much bigger plan in mind for some other stuff. Okay. 3 more books, and then we are done. I got Power Pack, the original album. This is going to go for $10. It is 50% off, and I have X-Men Mutant Genesis. This is also a $20 book going for $10. This is the first run of the Jim Lee X-Men books, which is really, really nice. It's good stuff. And last but not least, we got Hawkman. Hawkman number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. We are going to do this entire set here for just $8 tonight. $8. And that is it. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in for this wonderful Thanksgiving episode. I really appreciate that you guys were here with me. And I had a blast. JD, thank you so much for going 15 minutes over schedule with me. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful evening. I love you all. Have a great night. I'll be back on tomorrow, and Virtual Signings is coming back tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow for a 4-hour broadcast on my channel that's going to start at 11 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Central, and 2 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. I'm going to be on for 4 hours right alongside Rich Davis. We're going to have we got a really great show planned for you guys. And after that, directly after that, I'll be back on the EXP at 3 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. Central, and 6 p.m. Eastern. We're bringing back Virtual Signings with Onrie, the live event show. I have 2 guests planned for tomorrow. We're going to get Kit Fox in from September Sparks and Garrett Gunn from Good Boy for Source Point Press. It's going to be a great episode. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening and happy Thanksgiving.